Here's a public library, and this guy in Ireland is exposing them. This is called an abuse of power, and what he's exposing.
Just too many there. When you go, I'll spend any tongue.
You ready to come?
Go.
Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the story.
This is
a disgrace.
This is morally wrong.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Sorry,
Lads, this is wrong. Drag queen story time for children.
Reading stories to children.
All wrong. Margot, give me that there.
Yeah.
Lads, this is absolutely disgraceful. We have kids, men dressed as prostitutes, reading filth to children. What's this all about, lads? We can't. Hi, how's it going? Lads, we can't stand for this.
This isn't great.
Drag queen story time. People are giving out about it in America. It's not welcome in Ireland. Look at all these people here, lads. They're a protection of grooming.
Get your umbrella.
Right.
We're not here to cause trouble. We're just trying to make people aware.
This is a piece. Look at this, lads. All around.
Watch.
Look what they have. They're protecting grooming going on in Tralee. There's grooming going on in Tralee. Yeah. No, I won't. This is a public library. We are members of the public.
This is an event, a children's event. You would have it.
Oh, don't be touching me. Hey, Steve, can you record this? Where are you, Steve?
Please.
All right. No, we're not going to. We have every right to be here. We've been asked to leave and we refuse to leave. You can call the Gardaí all you want. What should be called in the Gardaí is this grooming going on for children. How dare they? This is grooming. Why'd you have men dressed as women? They're not even dressed as women, they're dressed as prostitutes. Right?
You don't need to be insulting to people.
Excuse me, what's insulting is what you're doing to these kids here. Go on, push me out now, push me out. Push me out, come on, push me out. You're trying to manhandle me. But good luck to that. Good luck to that. Here we are, lads. Right, if you put it on my face, I'm gonna have to...
So again, abuse of power. Public library in Ireland, obviously it's been here, puts kids in a room, brings transvestites in there, reads them stories, and this guy's exposing them. That's an abuse of power. That's an abuse of authority. And then it's no different than what's going on in the churches. So last week we celebrated Christmas. We focused in on the Logos, the incarnation of the Messiah. Other churches decided, though, we're going to celebrate Christmas by having Santa Claus come and fly in the worship services. Here's Prestonwood out of Texas, one of the largest churches in America, and this is what went on during their Christmas services. I don't know what that has to do with the birth of Messiah. Is that ridiculous? You know what that is? That's an abuse of power. That's an abuse of authority. That's the pastor, whoever, it's Jack Graham. That's an abuse of power. You're supposed to be teaching about the Messiah, about the incarnation, and you're having Santa Claus ride a sleigh taken off with fireworks going on in the services. What is that? It's an abuse. Now, here's the thing. I give you that as a starter before we get into the text to show you how abusive power is and what happens when people just go after power and authority and money and wealth. You couldn't put on a Christmas production. You saw that Christmas without money. That's a Las Vegas show type of thing, right? You're having fireworks and you saw how big the stage is. You can't do that without money. That's an abuse of money. It's an abuse of power. Now, what you're going to see with Joseph, it's a power encounter with Pharaoh. Pharaoh is the most powerful guy on the planet at the time. Joseph is nobody, but yet he serves the most powerful being in the universe, which is God. And what you're going to see with Joseph and Pharaoh is a reversal of power. That God's the one in control, that God has the power, and you have to function under that rubric of power. As you can see in this kind of this hierarchy of how to understand power, and this is what Joseph understands, is the Lord is all-powerful. He's omnipotent, okay? But that power comes through the funnel or the filter of God's love and truth. So it's power that's balanced with love and truth. This is the only way power works. This is why humans can't control it, because humans don't typically love correctly and don't practice the truth. You think Nancy Pelosi practices the truth? You think Joe Biden practices the truth? Do you think that the public library grooming children is practicing love? Or do you think the gay teacher who's grooming the kids with his nails painted is practicing love? No, it's just simply power. So when you see what happens with God, power comes from love and truth. And then that power goes out and does give wealth, does give notoriety, and does give authority. Now, here's the thing. The wealth and the notoriety and authority that is delegated from God is handled by people who understand this system. So what happens is Joseph is now going to become second in command in Egypt. He'll become the second most powerful individual on the planet. But it's because when wealth comes to Joseph, he knows how to handle wealth because he understands the structure. When notoriety comes to Joseph, he will handle it correctly because he knows where the structure is, how it's built. And when authority gets to Joseph, he will handle it properly because he understands he is under God's power, that wealth, notoriety, and authority all stem from God. This is what Jesus said to Pilate. You would have no power over me had it not been given to you from above. Notoriety and authority and wealth are not bad in of themselves. It's how the person handles it, okay? So if you are in a powerful position of authority or money or notoriety, it better be for the right things. It better be under the rubric of God. And that's how Joseph functions, okay? And that's how Abraham functioned. Abraham had all three, and he functioned correctly.